The Reverend Jesse Jackson has died at 84 years old. Jackson marched with Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. and ran for president twice. In a statement, his family said he died peacefully, surrounded by loved ones.
What eventually became known as the Rainbow Push Coalition to mount some of the earliest corporate boycotts or economic boycotts on companies that his organization felt was unfairly maligning predominantly black customers and predominantly black employees. And so he used that economic clout that he had built and connections across the business community to launch his 1984 and 1988 bids. And while they faltered, it is obvious sort of the kind of trail it blazed, obviously. It opened the door for other African-American candidates to run for all sorts of higher office, most especially, of course, Barack Obama and Kamala Harris. But perhaps more notably, and something that isn't as obvious until you start studying up on it, is so much of what his campaigns were rooted in is now commonplace in the Democratic Party. A lot of the themes that he talked about not been started or stirred up by Jackson in the 80s, the talk about class warfare, concerns about the situation in the Middle East, concerns about corporate dominance over society. Those were quite foreign and different back in 1984 and 1988, but became so much more commonplace. And his